What's up, YouTube? Okay, for tonight I've got my new team, which is pretty sweet actually. Some cool pokes I've been trying out for a while. Okay, firstly let's do a question of the day for today's video. Now, if you wanted a new Mega Evolution, what Pokemon would it be? Leave a comment in the comment section. I would like to know what Mega Evo Pokemon you think deserves an evolution. Obviously a Mega Evolution. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'd be interested to know. Please drop a like on this video as well, and be highly appreciated. Anyway, let's get to this battle. So this one was on my stream yesterday. Firstly, thanks to everyone that actually bothered to turn up and stuck around for ages. I had like the most crappiest day yesterday. I just had such bad luck, and I got frozen 2 times in 2 battles in a row, and I was nearly going for the third and had to work with a tomato. Let's get to this battle anyway, because it's quite I think it was at least 30 turns. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to try a couple of pokes out that I haven't really tried out before, and I want to try another 6th gen poke as well, because I haven't done like a lot of them. Most of them are really quite overused and stuff, so I wanted to grab one that wasn't so much overused. Okay, so I'm going to swap my Pet Rock out there because I'm sort of fearing like a grass type move, and I'm going to sort of try and go into Cradilly to absorb it. Right, so Maractus is going to set up some spikes. There's not a lot I can really do about this at this point in the time. He's going to be able to get 3 layers up on me, unfortunately. It's just how it was. So I thought, well, I might as well just block this thing in with Infestation so I can do some damage. Cradilly is great with Infestation and Toxic. You can just block them all day long and stuff like that. And with it's got really superior defenses as well. Okay, so pretty much it can't really touch me at all, and I sort of designed this set to tank everything all around. I was going to do Stockpile, or there was Stockpile and Curse, but I thought, well, they've been used before, I'm going to try something else. So actually I made this set just in the purpose of trapping them in, and Toxic and Infestation damage. And so if something physical came in, I could start setting up Barrier. So another nice move that it has, and instead of Curse, you can get a +2 in, like, in fact, instead of a +1, which is much better for this sort of thing. You don't really need lots of attack, so I thought this would be a cool idea. Now I know this thing is obviously weak to something like Toxic, so I'm probably going to change my item next time. I was going to give it Flame Orb. I know you might think that's a bit funny, but I can actually stop being Toxic then, and I can do it can do complete walling then, really, with its max in special defense and health. It's crazy, even crazier in sand. Most of the time you use it in the sand, but it's fun to use outside of sand. Not really a fan of weather anyway. So, and anyway, you can get your barrier boost up as well. That's a nice little +2 there, and they can make you tank those annoying fighting moves a lot better. And you've got Recover for getting your health back. So pretty much it's quite a solid set, actually. And you can't go down to Toxic either, because you'll be Flame Orbed, which is a good one. I stuck Leftovers on here because I was sort of rushing, and I couldn't actually find my Flame Orb. I'm not too sure why. It was hiding on one of my Pokemon, or something, probably a Guts Pokemon. Anyway, so here I'm just pretty much trying to lock this Maractus in, and I'm just waiting for the Toxic damage to really take it out. Now here I thought, well, something else may come in afterwards that's going to be able to hit me physically. So the Maractus has pretty much got all its layers of spikes up now. I'm going to start setting up a couple of barriers, so my defense is really amazing now, which is good. And that's sort of what I'm about. I was trying to do a sort of a real lock-in sweep with my Cradilly, but didn't quite work as I really wanted it to, but it worked very successfully here on this lead, but unfortunately I had to, at the price of getting 3 layers of spikes up. Okay, so I'm just going to recover up my last bit of health there, and that was pretty much all the stalling I did for this match. That was just trying to, there wasn't much I could do there other than stall, because it's what this set is about. Okay, so out comes Mantine, like I sort of thought it would come out. So if I had Flame All here, this would not have even been a problem. I don't think I would have been able to get stopped either. But that's my own fault. Put the wrong item on. But yes, I encourage you to try that set out. And Flame Orb might sound a little bit funny, like you don't get your leftover recovery, but you don't go down to like Toxic. And once you've got your boosts up, you become extremely bulky as well. So you really only go down to like a critical hit or something like that. And even they got a nerf this gen, so you got a chance. So into Scumshoe again. I'm just going to go for Infestation, which is good because that's going to do some damage because Pikachu's got like paper thin defenses, which is good. So Cordelia is sort of just taking a lot of toxic damage. There's not much I really need to do with this thing. Now I'd rather probably just swap out into something else and save him for later on instead of that toxic damage racking up. Next time I'll swap my items around. So straight into Gigalith here. I know that might be carrying Grass Knot, but yeah, that's sort of how it is. I was not expecting knockoff there, so it knocks off my freaking balloon, and it's got a Grass Knot and take my Gigalith out. Unfortunately, I was hoping to sort of scare it off there. Okay, well that's Gigalith down, so that wasn't any good. So straight in here to Mama Panda. Now this is a good 6th gen Pokemon that I've been meaning to try out. I'm just trying out a Scarf set, and Crunch is obviously going to take that out really easy. It's got nice base attack as well. And it's very versatile with Choice Scarf as well, because it's got some nice moves like Parting Shot and stuff. And you can sort of cause switches as well, and it works nicely with a Stealth Rock up on the field as well, which I sort of failed to do in this battle, but that sort of happens. Okay, so into Misdreavus, because I knew Leafunk really can't touch Ghosts very well at all. Now, in comes Smokey. I sort of thought one of these Pokemon would come in to sort of just absorb my Will-O-Wisp, so I thought, well, let's go for Confuse right here. Now, I had so much fun with this Misdreavus in this battle. It's sort of like a different sort of set that I made up. It's like an Ominous Wind set, and I got a boost there, which was amazing. Like, there's another boost. And it becomes so bulky with just one Ominous Wind and Everlight. It's crazy bulky. It really only goes down to like knockoff. Yeah, so I wasn't too sure whether this was going to be like a Shell Smash set either, so I thought it was best to confuse Ray as well. So now I can just keep using Ominous Wind and do some nice damage to Torkoal. It's going to snap out of confusion and use Gyro Ball. That's not going to do very much to me because my Misdreavus isn't really speedy. It's more of a tank. I like tanking it out. It's absolutely ridiculous. This thing is in a Little Cup as well. I was playing Showdown Little Cup a couple of days or so ago. It's absolutely ridiculous. It does not even belong in there. Anyway, so I'm going to get burnt there, which is not all that bad because I'd rather a burn than a toxic on this thing because my only really reliable source of recovery is Pain Split. And there's not really a lot of point running Rest either. So I'm going to go for yet another Ominous Wind here and take the Torkoal out, which is good. So I was really happy that went so well with that Ominous Wind boost as well. Okay, so out comes the Mantine. I knew the best thing this thing would have was probably Scald. I just went for Pain Split there. Scald wouldn't have taken me out anyway. So I get some health back, which is good. Now, I wasn't sure whether this is going to be like a Rest Sleep Talk one because for some reason I see them all the time now. I'm not sure why, but I face them all the time. Okay, at least it has a Toxic up as well. Now, my only good thing about this thing probably going to sleep is I might be able to get another Almonds boost, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm not sure why they went for Sleep Talk then. Maybe they were going to go for Rest instead. It was a misclick. It definitely probably is. I've done that before. I've taken too long to do my move and it picked a random move. Anyway, so I know that's probably still not in KO range and my health's sort of starting to go down as well. So I thought, well, I may as well just try and take this thing out. It's not going to use, probably not going to use Rest on me because it's not going to Pain Split it. Okay, so I get another boost, which is crazy, 2 Ominous Wind boost, wow. And Mantine's going to go for a Skull there. It doesn't really do a hell of a lot to me, but any damage is better than nothing. And I've got a burn as well, so I know this is probably going to be my last turn as well. But I was really, really happy here taking the Mantine out and the Torkoal as well, so it was sweet. I sort of turned my tank into like a bulky sweeper with Ominous Wind. It's crazy. Should try it. It's good. Okay, so that's Mantine down. And great job there, Misdreavus, you awesomeness Pokemon. It's funny because I got more boost on Ominous Wind than I did on my like Serene Grace Togetic. So crazy. It just happens. Okay, so out my pimp lamp now. I've wanted to try this guy for ages. I have this really nice little set that I run on it. So I go for Trick Room here. It's going to go for Ice Beam. Doesn't do much to me. And I get the fucking freeze hacks. This was the first freeze hacks of the night. I actually got another one in the battle afterwards, and yeah, I'd say I probably got a third one if I kept battling that for the rest of the night. So Ice Cream's going to use another Ice Beam on me, and doesn't quite take me out there. Unfortunately, I'm a fire Pokemon, and I can't de-throw a little bit of ice, so I'm going to be sitting there for another turn and go down to Ice Beam. Yay! So my poor little lamp didn't get a chance to attack at all. It got frozen. Goody. Shit happens like that. That's just the game. Anyway, so into Mummy Panda anyway. I know that I'm scarfed and I can outspeed this thing and hit it really hard with Storm Throw. And as that's always a crit, it does some nice damage as well. I know how critical hits have been nerfed, but still does nice damage. Okay, so that's going to take it out. It's got paper thin defenses anyway. So that's down, and the last poke here was Leaf On. Now, I got fooled by this thing because I didn't know what item it actually had. I thought it was one of those, like maybe like an expert build or something. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I just went to Craydilly to take whatever hit it sort of threw at me, and Leaf Blade hits me quite hard because I'm more specially based there. So that's all right. I just wanted to see what move it would have and like a little bit of a swap into. Okay, I was actually running Poison Jab on my Big Panda as well, so I had that as backup to do some nice damage and maybe get a lucky poison or something along those lines. So straight into Pinsir here. I'm just using normal Pinsir because Mega One's overrated. And oddly it goes for Leaf Blade, so that tells me it must have been Choice Banded, and obviously it would have used Aerial Ace otherwise, so I just go straight for X Scissor and take the Leaf On out. But yes, I was pretty lucky I had Pinsir left there, and it was banded, because it would have been GG definitely there. Anyway, good game, Dark. It was fun. There's some really nice pokes used there. I like Maractus. It's a good poke. I actually need to make one myself. But I hope you guys enjoyed my new team. Some different pokes there for sure. But today's question, what Pokemon do you think deserves a Mega Evolution? Leave a comment in the comment section. Go. Please leave a like on the video as well. And that's about everything. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Peace out.